Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is day 3 of Advent, and I'm looking forward to today's hot chocolate. I am very chilly today, so I'm going to go right to today's hot chocolate. Now, I have a choice of, I still did not try the pistachio macaroon yet, or the gingerbread. I can do gingerbread for day 3. Or I could do vanilla or fudge or candy cane. Which one should I try? I'm not sure. I think I'm in the mood for, let's do fudge. How about that? I'm in the mood for chocolate today. I don't know about you. Let me see. Let me go for fudge. And I'm going to have to try some of the others. I'm going to have to try them all during this month, but let's see if I can find fudge. That's candy cane. Maybe I should have gone candy cane, huh? Let's do fudge. All right. And I think I'm going to make a little check mark on the box as to which ones I've done. So I'm doing fudge, and like Katie Crystal did peanut butter. Put this back in here. And then while that's dissolving, I really prefer to do it in milk. I do it, hey Tammy, good morning. You're up early. I really prefer to let it dissolve in milk, in hot milk instead. But let me see. Always have to do smell test first. Ooh, that smells great. First thing in the morning, I love chocolate. Let's chuck that out and dissolve that. I think you can see into my cup today. Isn't that nice? I moved my camera down a little bit so you could see a little bit about what I'm doing here. I will do the overhead angle as soon as I get that thing fixed. Good morning. How are you, Tammy? It's very early for you, honey. You're 2 hours ahead of you, 2 hours behind me. So it's 6:46 for you. Okay. While that's melting in, I wanted to show you the tea of the day. What is number 3 in the tea shop for the day? Superstar Anise. I am feeling better. I'm still all stuffed up. It's definitely licorice. I am definitely not a licorice fan. I may have to send that to somebody who is. And then this is the one. Did you get to see the other 2 days of opening? Get caught up on them? This is day 3 of the tea calendar that my mother gave me. So, and I think these little boxes are so cute. Ta-da! They're adorable. This is supposed to be. No, that wasn't. I have no idea. This is one of the ones that are covered over. So let's smell that. I have a feeling yesterday's was a green tea. I'm gonna have to go online and try to find out. They don't say anything. It's called the Lifted Cup. You like licorice? I don't smell anything different. I know I will try this one today. And I'll have to tell you about it later. But that's definitely something I'm going to try. All right, now Godiva. I don't know why I say it that way. Just Godiva. All right, so number 3 in Godiva is I said to somebody yesterday, I confessed that I was happy that December is my favorite month of the year, and that I love it too because I get to open advent calendars every day. Aha! This one looks awesome. I don't think it's a dark one. I think it's a light one, but it's got the Godiva like logo on the front. Let's see. That one is supposed to be. I don't see it on here. Tricky them. Oh, it's a milk chocolate lion of Belgium. That's what that is. A milk chocolate lion of Belgium. Ooh. No. Crash. Oh well. Hello, Sandy. Ooh, it's got caramel in it. That's good. That's good. Hmm. That's okay. Oh, on to our around the world day. I'm going to show you how my Fiji fan turned out from yesterday. It reminded me a little of Zentangle. So I did like fish scales and like waves and the sun and a house and a palm tree. On the other side, I did like fish, hair braids, people, an ocean, an island, and some ocean birds. Just what she did on the stick. So that was Fiji yesterday. Now I put Fiji back. How's Sandy doing this morning? You're up early too, my dear. You have your morning cup of coffee or tea with you? Okay. So today in the passport, we are going to New Zealand. Same general area as before. So let's get our map out. Our map pins. And see, Australia's here, Fiji's here. We are going to this island down here in the Pacific called New Zealand. You know what? Okay, so Australia, this answers our ocean question. Australia lies between the South Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean in the Tropic of Capricorn. But there's a Tasman Sea and a Coral Sea in between there. And there's a Southern Ocean on one side of it, too. So, let me see. Here's our map pin. Put that in New Zealand. So, ta-da! There we go. That is the map. Now, what is the New Zealand flag look like? Okay. It's this one. It's got 4 stars with the British flag on the top. put that in here. And our New Zealand stamp of approval. Ta-da! So, our passport is starting to look very nice. It's cute. I love this little passport. So cute. It says, New Zealand, capital city is Wellington, population 5 million. The languages are English and Maori. I know somebody who was born in New Zealand, grew up in England. He is now the husband of one of my good friends. New Zealand was the first country in the world where women could vote. Back in 1893. Well, I love it. I'm moving to New Zealand. In fact, it's the only country to date where all highest positions were held by women simultaneously. In 2006, it was the Queen, the Prime Minister, Governor General, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Chief Justice were all women. Awesome. It's about time. Come on. US, you are way behind the times. Oh, this is cool. Okay, Maori bone carvings from New Zealand is super cool and special. Imagine you have a friend who's really good at telling stories, but instead of using words, they use pieces of bone to create amazing art. That's what Maori bone carving is all about. The Maori people, you see them a lot of times with tattoos, who are the indigenous people of New Zealand, have a rich culture with lots of fascinating stories and traditions. One way they express these stories is by carving intricate designs into bone, often from animals like whales or cows. Now, the designs in the bone carvings aren't just random doodles. Each carving has its own special meaning, like a secret code that tells a story about the Maori people, their ancestors, or the natural world around them. It's like using the bone as a canvas to share their history and culture. That's one thing so far that I find the same in those three cultures, is that their craft or their art tells a story about their history or their culture. These carvings can take different shapes, like hooks, which represent strength and determination, or twists, which stand for unbreakable bond between people. You might also see faces or figures that represent Maori gods or ancestors. The really cool thing is that no two carvings are exactly alike. Each one is unique, just like a fingerprint. So when you look at a Maori bone carving, you're not just seeing art, you're seeing a piece of history and a story that's passed down through generations. It's like magic captured in bone, the kind of magic that lets you peek into another's culture and learn about their traditions and beliefs. So next time you come across a Maori bone carving, remember that it's more than just art. It's a special way for the Maori people to connect with their past and share their stories with the world. In our calendar, we naturally do not use real bone for carving for the sake of wildlife preservation. You will you will prepare a model made from clay. Yay. Okay, and this is their example. I don't know. Are you seeing the bone necklace? And let's see. This is the packet. Let me see what comes. I think it's probably an air dry clay. You get a black cord, of course. Make sure it's untied. I have so much of that crepe paper stuff left from yesterday. It's unbelievable. You're still dealing with a lot of pain, Sandy? Well, I hope we can distract you for a bit here this morning. Still praying for you. Oh, let's see. I'm going to take the clay out of its little pack. I'm pretty sure it's an air dry clay. Can you guys hear me? Is my mic coming through enough? You're welcome, love. I guess so. Okay, so let me see the QR code. the instructional video. Question. Would you rather have me look at the video ahead of time to do the craft with you so that I'm more prepared? Because I have to turn the volume way down because I don't want to diss them. Basically, they're rolling the clay out. She's using it as a pencil. I guess she wraps it around. She's rolling a snake. Getting coffee? Okay, Tabby. She's rolling a snake. And she's just rolling it into that spiral shape. Kind of connecting it at the bottom. Pressing it a little flatter. Super, super easy. What's she using the... Oh, she's using the pencil to poke a hole in it. To put the thing through. The cord through. And then you let dry for 24 hours and then you stick the cord in. Oh, how hard is that? Let's make that this morning, right now. She just pokes the hole through and then... Yeah, I figured that's what she'd do. She'd loop it. Yep. I'm going to make mine slightly different than hers. Ta-da! How's she doing that? Oh, she's making slip knots on either end of the cord so that you can make it longer or... Oh, I'm glad she's doing that because I wanted to know how to do that. Okay, stop. Hold on. I want to go back and watch that again at some point here. Back bit. Okay, so let's do this. Let's roll our snake. And I think I'm gonna I'm not gonna wait 24 hours before I put the wire in. Ooh, it's like glue. Let me get it out of here. It was double sealed because that's why I think it's an air dry clay, because we really wanted to make sure it didn't dry in the packet. This is a really cute craft. We figured out it was what, Sandy, $35? The whole the advent kit. This is really cute. I love learning about other cultures. There was a fiction book that I read about Australia, and I really loved it. There was another one about New Zealand that I read. I love reading fiction, or they call it faction sometimes, where they mix facts with fiction about the people living in those times, the factual times, but they're fictional people that lived during those times. And I really find it fascinating. I love going around the world, so to speak, and learning about different cultures. When I was little, I used to read about, about weddings around the world, what they did differently in weddings. I used to read what they did differently in holidays. And when my kids were little, I used to incorporate something of the country I was studying that year, so to speak, into our Christmas holidays. So we got to do a few things that were different. It feels like glue foam. It's white. Make it into a snaky. I do want the spiral. You don't have to stick to the exact way that they do things in here. I'm pretty sure that you can. It's your craft. You can do what you want with it. You can change it or add to it or um, do your own bent on it. I'm very sure that the people at the time were making the original crafts and or still do make the crafts. I am very sure that they do their own thing with it. Or, why else? I know that in the Pennsylvania Dutch culture, everybody's putting their own spin on hex signs, which are, like house blessings. I wanted to do diamond paintings and make up diamond paintings of hex signs that, and do them by the meaning of, like, if you wanted a house blessing for prosperity or for good marriage or whatever, each symbol has a different meaning. And I wanted to find out what meanings people wanted them. Now, come on now, go back to that, please. Go back to that video, please, and go to about here. Okay. All right. So I want to do. Ooh, it's really puffy. It does stick together well. Oh my. You have a collection of dolls from around the world. Over 50 years old now. Oh, that's so neat, Sandy. I used to have the Arco ones. Arco Gasoline used to give out dolls from around the world. And when my dad traveled with the Navy, he always brought back a doll. So I have one from Spain, a dancing girl from Spain. Hello, Karina. Good morning to you, my dear. We are making our Maori craft from New Zealand. And what she did was she did it in a snake. She rolled it into a snake and then uh, let it dry. And of course, I have all kinds of pencil shavings in mine now because my little mat here wasn't the cleanest. I should have done it on max paper. But what I want to do, she just left it like this for 24 hours after she put the hole in it. And I will put my hole in it. What I want to do is put little dots in it, just indented dots. So I'm going to put my hole in it somewhere. Probably, I don't know, should that go to the side or the bottom? Where should my hole be? Should it look like that, maybe? Kind of looks like the number 6 in the middle. I don't want it to look like the number 6. Maybe this way with it going up. I know with elephants, you want the trunk to go up. What about like that? So it's kind of up, kind of down. Or that. I don't know. I'm going to press it a little flat like she did. I think maybe here. What do you think? I think maybe here. So I'm going to put the hole right through there. Ooh. I can see why you need to let it dry for 24 hours. Because now it's sticking to my pencil. Looks like a smiley face. I like that. I like that a lot. That's very much me. Come on, let go of the pencil. I still want it to be thick there, so one of the changes I'm going to make to the channel next year, and you are the first to know, and I will be on tonight at 9 p.m. So, what, this way it looks like a smiley face? This way? What I'm just gonna do is make indentations, like bumps, like little dot indentations, because I've seen them in museums like that before. I don't know if it'll show up in the camera. Yeah, you kinda see how the pencil eraser kind of makes a dent in it. Kind of like that look. It kind of reminds me of a labyrinth. When I was in ministry upstate, I would make a light labyrinth for the longest night service, and I would set up in the basement in the dark. Well, I didn't set it up in the dark, but please, children, follow the directions. No, mom, I don't want to. Me follow the directions? Who are you talking to? Um, I put votive candles in little glass cups, and I made a labyrinth out of these little votive candles. And in the center was a table with some thought provoking thing. You know, you had a question or something you had to fill out and not light your own candle, but like just take some time out for a second of prayer when you got to the center of the thing. And it was neat. I had it a couple years in a row, and I like to watch people walk the light labyrinth after the longest night service. It was really pretty. I have pictures of it somewhere. Somewhere. Dry 24 hours, then put your home in it. My home in it. Sorry, guys. I'm still, even with a Sudafed, I'm still. Ugh. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So, okay. Maybe you can see the dents in it now. And basically, they have a way to put the string through that you find the center, you push the loop through, and then you come around and put the loose ends through the loop so that um, it holds onto your piece from the loop like that. And I think they do it because if I air dry it with this in it, it will stick to this. This way you can take the cord off and use it for something else if you wanted to later. Yeah, so the pencil won't stick. No, it says, I thought it said 24 hours. You put the hole in it first because it will harden up otherwise. And you won't be able to get the pencil through. You'll have to drill a hole in it. So I will do this on set tomorrow. I'll do the rest of this tomorrow. All right, so that's New Zealand. I'll let that dry. Gee, can I use that pencil again? I don't know. Yeah, just have to sharpen it off of there. Now I want to show you day 3 on the diamond painting calendar. This is a spoiler alert. If you don't want to know, don't watch. So I have to go into my into my photos I downloaded and open up yesterday's. Okay, now I can share screen. Here we go. Oh, that's day 3. Isn't it pretty? I think it's pretty. It's a little snowflake. And it looks like a tiny little candle coming up here. I was wondering why, and now I understand why that little dot's there. I feel like that might be a candle. And that's what the chart looked like after I colored it in for the most part. So I will give you a glimpse. I started day 4. I had to move the stuff over. So that is day 3 with the diamond painting calendar. And altogether, that is day 3 in your advent calendar. I believe this hot chocolate is very good. The fudge, it's still warm enough to drink. Not bad at all. So, this was our advent calendar for today. And I have a long list of things to do. Our last cookie day is tomorrow. Oh, I never even finished my thought about changing something for next year. And I told Tammy this. I wanted this one so bad and a few others, but I just couldn't do the shipping. I know, and it wasn't that bad. It was like $60, I think. 59, 54.99, 59.99, something like that. It wasn't that bad, but the shipping was exactly the same. I did it for the channel. I did it for the channel, so everybody can vicariously do it with me. Yeah, one of the things I want to change about the channel is that you're going to get mostly lives, and in the evenings, not just my 9 o'clock Tuesday night, but sometimes the middle of the afternoon, sometimes whenever. But they'll be mostly lives, and they'll be whatever craft I'm doing at the moment, and you'll get the good and the bad, the successes and the fails. So whatever I happen to be doing at the moment, if it works out good, great. If it doesn't, if it's a fail, hey, you get to laugh with me. Hopefully not at me, but with me. So yeah, because I'm doing all these. It's a get her done year. I want to be real and authentic and show you the way it is. And if it doesn't work out, fine. If it does, it does. And we will chit chat while I'm doing my craft whenever. And yeah, I mean, people have to be authentic. And I've got so many crafts to do. It's going to be a get her done year. I'm going to be doing things, getting things finished that are unfinished around here. I want the piles to go down because they're mostly unfinished work. So if I have to be outside, I'll take you guys outside with me to spray glue something or whatever. Whatever I have to do, you guys are coming with me to get it done. And I really want to get things done this year. You have 14 large whips, Karina. Oh my goodness. Well, guess what? Do them together. When you see me live in the evening, when you see me doing mine, do yours. I don't know how I'm going to set it up so that you can see me working on my Big Joe wall, on my big, really big canvas on my easel. But maybe I'll have to set up a different camera angle so that it's watching what I'm doing when I'm working on that, not just me. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You might get a glimpse at the wreck my home is right now and watch me clean that up. Who knows? I want to get a hold of my life this year, and you guys are coming along for the ride. How's that? Good and bad, I am just me. And that'll be a year-long ride. There will be days when I can't post the advent calendars in the morning, but I will prepare one ahead of time, hopefully. It says here in fine print. If I'm not on at 8:45 for some reason, it'll be a stretch with cookies tomorrow, but I will do it. I'm telling the ladies that this is what I'm doing. I will be done by 9:30, and that they can have me from 9:30 on. And tomorrow's the last day, so other than that, I shouldn't have a problem. I almost had a problem waking up this morning. I really was like dragging my butt. But that's because I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's a no-no when you get up in the morning. So I have to readjust my schedule and readjust my body to get up at this time in the morning. The reason I'm doing it at this time is because it can help set my day. And I want to continue this in January with something I'll tell you about in the near future. 8:45 every morning. I will tell you about in the near future. Karina, I found a Chuck Pinson whip from 3 years ago, plus my 180 by 60 whip, then my Christmas come January. Ha. Well, yeah. I mean, we can get large things done. There's a couple other changes to the channel. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew we're not doing a January New Beginnings because we have so many things we have begun. Gemma girl, I want to show you again. Why don't I show this again? Gemma, I know you want to see this. So I'm just about to jump off, but I'll share my screen again. Or did I do that? Well, I jumped off of it, but I can easily get it back. I am starting to sing holiday songs in my mind. Anybody else singing holiday songs in their mind already? 'Tis the season. I will not be getting new diamond paintings for 7 months because Scott is traveling and shift to Tijuana because Mexico is very expensive. Yes. Decorating ATM. Hands hurt so bad. Oh. ATM. What do you mean by ATM? You do not have an ATM, an automatic cash machine in your house. I'm not sure what ATM means. Love. Oh, at the moment, decorating your place. I want to see some pictures of your place when it's all decorated up. Let me present this again so that Gemma can see. This is day 3. And I think this is a little candle down here. I was wondering why this stray, these are ABs in most of the snowflake. And there's one little AB over here. And I'm like, what the heck is this doing here? And then I'm like, this color doesn't belong here. But I'm trusting that it does. And now that I see it, it looks like a candle. That's with the chart. And I had fudge cocoa today. And I bought some, oh, you were carving a roast beast. And tell me you're smarter than me at the moment. You just got back from a Toby Carvey roast dinner restaurant. Oh, you weren't really carving the roast beast. You were eating the roast beast. Cool. I'm very looking forward. If anybody else wants to share their decorations with me, Sandy hasn't said yes or no, but I'm trying to bend her arm to be one of our guests in January on a Tuesday night. And she has got some really cool. She's into herbal life. Aha, you have vouchers. Tammy wants to know, is your roast beast good? You know why I'm calling it roast beast this time of year, don't you? Because of the Grinch? Cindy Lou Who? The Grinch carved the roast beast? I'm a little nuts that way. So tomorrow I will be on and off quickly. I will be on. But if they start pounding on my door to help go with cookies, I'm going to leave a little bit early. But yeah. Sandy has got many things up her sleeve. I can't wait to know many of my my divas here. Hot turkey and pork, but could choose gammon and beef too. Gammon. I don't know what gammon is. Gammon. Giant Yorkshire puddings. Oh my gosh. It arrived already, Sandy, from yesterday. That's fantastic. You can work along with us in the morning. Yes, she needs to show us how to paint on wood. Oh, Gaiman's a big ham. Sandy needs to show us how she paints on wood. She needs to tell us about her herbs and her herbal teas and all kinds of things. I know you're in pain right now, Sandy, and it's probably not a good idea to ask you now, but look forward to January. Look forward to February, when I can have you on and you can share all the wonderful things that you've done. You've shared a bunch of things with us, and I love that. I raised a roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. I was raised on. Oh, Sandy, were you overseas, or was this something your parents came from? Your grandparents came from England? I like ham and pork too. Mark can't eat pork, but he can eat ham. I'm definitely not a vegetarian. That's one thing you can say about me. I am a meat and potatoes girl from the old country. Me too, Gemma. Oh, your grandmother's from Cardiff. So there you go. Yorkshire pudding makes sense. Here you go. I saw briefly a recipe online. This guy had muffin tins, okay? And what he did was he rolled out a dough, put it on the upside down muffin tin, and baked it that way so that it baked like little cups. And then what he did was he put turkey, the whole Thanksgiving stuff. He put the turkey, the stuffing, the a little bit of mashed potatoes, the cranberry sauce, little bit of cranberry sauce, a little bit of corn, something or other, and then he rolled out another dough and put it on top of it and baked them as little pockets. He wrapped them up. He wrapped them up like little pockets. Yeah, mini pot pies. That's right. They were big muffins. They weren't like your normal little muffins. They were the big muffins. But I thought, what a great thing to do with leftovers is to make the pockets of Thanksgiving pockets. Oh, my hair is nasty. I want to get my hair colored before my mom goes away for the weekend. I know it sounds so good. If you're near a Wawa right now, go get the Wawa turkey gobbler bowl. I love that. The Popeyes. I think I'm going to get a turkey gobbler bowl before I take Crystal to the club tonight. I get to go back to the club tonight and be with my kids. And I'll be with you guys later on in the evening. You see them make cookie cups. Giant Yorkshires with everything. Ooh. Make fruit pies like that too? Yes. All right. You guys have got me hungry for breakfast. That's it. Now you've done it. All right, ladies. I will see you hopefully at 9 p.m. this evening on our Tuesday night Tea and Talk Tuesday live. Oh, I'm sorry, Gemma. You'll be asleep. You're going to be off. Yes, this is the middle of the afternoon for you. Just wanted to check out the pictures I sent you. Okay, hang on. Let me go to my to the Facebook. Da-da-da. Message from Sandy. Oh, I think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, let me go back to the studio and show everyone. Week off of work, woohoo! For your birthday. By the way, I haven't yet said personally happy birthday to you. So happy belated birthday, my darling Gemma. You added more color to it. Oh, I like that. The fox is silver. The trees are green. Blue water. Very nice. I like them with color. Of course, I'm a color person anyway. It looks like it's on top of a diamond painting. On top of a diamond painting canvas anyway. Very nice, Sandy. See, you have to come on as a guest. You just have to. I'm not giving you a choice. What did you do special for your birthday, Gemma? You have to add a darker gray to the wool, stain and varnish it. Okay, cool. Sandy is talented, and she's hiding it from us. She needs to come forward and show us all. And everybody's allowed to. I mean, Karina and Tammy and everybody. I would love more of our divas to come on Tuesday nights and share their stuff, because you're all multi-talented, and I want to get to know you better. All the other divas want to get to know you better. So we're doing it. We're doing it. That's another change for next year. I want people on. You have to try to get one made into a diamond painting. Ooh. I don't know how you do that. I'm still thinking I want to do the Pennsylvania Dutch house blessings that way, and I don't know how to go about it. I just don't. Without having to invest thousands and thousands of dollars. I have some jewelry pieces that I finished a few years ago. Cool, Sandy. I don't know that my Sudafed's working yet. I will reveal another change to the channel tonight at 9 p.m. I went to a garden center as they are all decked out for Christmas, and went to the two-piece lots. Oh, okay. My niece and nephews, brother, sister-in-law, and mom all came and all went and got fish and chips. We got snow. Yes, we did. I'm glad. Somebody just walked by my window. Maybe it was a delivery person. Simple, but what I like that. You know what I like to do too? Something simple. I like to drive around at night and look at the Christmas lights that people put up on their homes. And it doesn't have to be one of those big garish, you know, things. Just the beauty of the lights at night. I just like to drive around and do that. You got all new furniture coming this week. No wonder you're decorating. You're going to be exhausted by the end of the week. You're going to want to go back to work just from a vacation from your vacation. Yeah, birthdays. I I don't do, birthday presents are okay, but and Christmas presents are okay. But what I really like is experiences. Like you did with all your relatives and went to do something fun. One year we took the whole family went on a holiday train, and Santa was on the train to greet the kids. And it was neat because when the train went by, we saw a deer resting in the woods. We could look down into like a little valley thing, and we saw a big deer resting in the woods. And that wasn't planned, that was just there. And the train was all decorated for Christmas. It was a short run type thing. It was really fun. I will have my granddaughter this year. I want to do that, drive around and see lights. Yes. And look in your community because in Allentown, near where my husband works, they have a park that the community decorates this whole park. And you go slow through this park and whatever you pay to get in to drive through, it's a drive through thing, but they donate the money to like the food pantry or some charity in the area. And it's wonderful what they do. So they may have something like that in the area to take your granddaughter to. I I'm always happy with the simple happy birthday. Shows people remember and that we love you. You guys go all out for Christmas lights. Oh my gosh, there are some people. I'm sure you've seen on like the Discovery Channel or History Channel or Baking Channel or whatever. They have holiday light competitions and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I like it though when they have the lights on the house, the different that it goes to the music and they have the like Trans-Siberian Orchestra or something like that playing and then I love that. I've seen some that have singing trees. Yeah, I've seen that too. And arches and things that pop out and it's just crazy what some people do. But I like simple and pretty. Today is the anniversary of my mom's death and still having issues with it. I'm sorry, Sandy. My heart goes out to you today. Consider this a hug. If I would be there with you, I'd be hugging you, Sandy. I lost my dad 11 years ago and it still hurts. I miss him every single day. I can't imagine losing my mom, but one day I will have to face that. It all stays in the living room, Gemma. Hugs to Sandy. There used to be a show they go to different houses that are all decked out and then pick a winner, thousands of dollars. Yep. And they do that in communities sometimes too. Yeah, we're sorry for your loss, Gemma. I mean, not Gemma, Sandy. We're sorry for your loss. Well, Gemma's got some losses in her life she's been dealing with too. My heart goes out, like Tammy says, my heart goes out to not just Sandy, but to everyone who has lost. Um, oh my gosh. You lost your mom in the 9/11 attack, Sandy. Oh my gosh. And your dad on Veterans Day. Were they both veterans or? Oh my gosh. And my heart goes out to all the families at this time who have lost loved ones. I am with you. I know it makes the holidays more difficult. Um, Yeah, for sure. Grief is hard. Grief is hard. That is one of the reasons that the holiday premieres go up. That the diamond painting community has put together the holiday premieres from Christmas Eve early in the morning to now we're going past Boxing Day for 3 days straight, 24/7. We are putting on premieres, and each different creator puts on an hour and is there in chat while they show their premiere. And then anybody at any time during those times, if they're having a hard time or if they're bored or whatever, can jump in and watch the holiday premieres and have some crafters with them and supporting them during the time when it can be very lonely. It can be very grief stricken, but we want to be there for each other during that time. My premiere will be up in the middle of the day on Boxing Day, and I will show tonight. And remind me, Tammy, remind me tonight to show the schedule for who's doing what with the holiday premieres coming up soon. I love being part of that tradition. Gemma says, trying to make this Christmas better for my husband as he lost his dad only a couple months ago. Yes, exactly. Tammy says, I lost my baby sister, brother in law, brother, and dad within a month apart. Yeah, that's hard. Sister and brother in law were 3 days apart 8 years ago. I lost, 3 years ago, I lost 8 people in within a year and a half. Sandy says, my dad was a veteran. My mom had a heart attack and passed December. Her birthday was 9/17. It's a long story regarding 9/11. I was near the Pentagon when it got hit. I remember you said that. You were near the Pentagon at that point. Yeah. Well, ladies, I respect you all and I love you all. And I'm so thankful for each of you for being here this morning. We are on at 8:45 every morning, Lord willing, to continue our Advent openings and to support each other during this time. Right, I need to get cracking and we'll get the room finished. My sister-in-law passed on her birthday, which was Thanksgiving. She died in her sleep. Oh my gosh. Yes, catch you all soon. Hopefully catch you on the lives tonight. Gemma, have a wonderful week off. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow while you're decorating. Tomorrow afternoon for you. All right, guys. Love, luck, and lollipops. Mwah. See you tomorrow. Have a good day.